standing there waiting for him.
Well, she hadn't been away at all.
No? And that's right, psychologically. No woman under those circumstances would.
Well, I think it's brilliant of you to say that. I do think it sounds most excellent.
I did get badly stuck in the middle of the book when the boy Davis White came down from Oxford, but it all worked all right out eventually in the end.
Well, when shall I be able to read it?
I'll send you the proofs. You can help me correct them.
How divine. I shall feel most important.
Would you like a cigarette or anything?
Oh, no thank you.
I think I'll have a drink.
Very well then. Give me some plain soda water then.
We haven't any ice. Do you mind?
Oh, not a bit.
There you are.
Thank you. I wonder where everybody is.
Not here, thank God.
Well, it must be dreadfully worrying having a house full of people.
Depends on the people.
I have a slight confession to make.
Confession.
Yes, do you know why I came here?
Not in the least. I suppose one of us invited you down, didn't they?
Well, yes, someone invited me, but
Well,
I've been invited once before, last September.
I was in America.
Exactly.
How do you mean, exactly?
Well, I didn't come. I'm a very determined woman, and I made up my mind to meet you ages ago.
That was very charming of you. I'm not much to meet, really.
You see, I've read Broken Reeds.
Did you like it?
Like it? I think it's one of the finest novels I've ever read.
There.
How do you manage to know so much about women?
I'm afraid my knowledge of them is sadly superficial.
Oh, no. You can't call Evelyn's character superficial. It's amazing.
Why are you being so nice to me? Have you got a plan about something?
How suspicious you are.
Well, I can't help it. You're very attractive, and I'm always suspicious of attractive people on principle.
Well, not a very good principle.
I'll tell you something, strictly between ourselves.
Do.
You're wrong about me.
Wrong? In what way?
I write very bad novels.
Don't be so
You know it's true because you are an intelligent person.
Well, I don't know anything of the sort.
Tell me why you're being so nice to me.
Because I want to be.
Why?
You're a clever and amusing man.
Splendid.
And I think I've rather lost my heart to you.
Oh, shall we elope?
David!
There now, you called me David.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
Well, I'm not sure you're being very kind.
Well, what makes you think that?
You're being rather the cynical author laughing up his sleeve at a gushing admirer.
Well, I think you're a very interesting woman and extremely nice looking.
Do you?
Would you like me to make love to you?
Really? I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
There now. You've fallen off your place. Let me turn away so you can climb back on it again.
This is wonderful.
That's right. Now, you're adorable, you're magnificent, you're tawny.
Well, I'm not tawny.
Don't argue.
Do you like me?
Enormously.
How sweet of you.
But I don't like your methods.
Methods? What methods?
You're far too pleasant of a person to occupy yourself with a commonplace.
Oh, and you spoil yourself trying to be clever.
Thank you.
Anyhow, I don't know what you mean by commonplace.
You mean you want me to explain?
Not at all.
Very well, I will.
And I shan't listen.
No, you'll pretend not to hear, but you'll hear every word really.
You're so inscrutable and quizzical, just what a feminine psychologist should be.
Yes, aren't I?
You frighten me dreadfully.
Darling!
Don't call me darling.
Well, that's unreasonable. You've been trying to make me old the evening.
Oh, your conceit is outrageous.
It isn't conceit at all. You've been firmly trying to butter me up because you want a nice little bit of intrigue.
How dare you?
It's true. It's true. If it weren't, you wouldn't be so angry.
Well, I think you're insufferable.
Come, let's have a nice little bit of intrigue. The only reason I was being so annoying before is because I like to see things as they are first and then pretend they're what they're not.
Masses and masses of words.
They're great fun to play with.
I'm glad you think so. Personally, they bore me stiff.
Byron, don't be statuesque.
Let go of my hand.
You're charming.
Let go of my hand.
I won't. Oh, you are perfectly sweet.
Oh, David!
You must say it is an enchanting amusement.
Forgive me for interrupting.
Are there any chocolates in the house?
No, David.
I should very much like a chocolate, more than anything in the world at the moment.
This is a very unfortunate situation.
Horrible.
We'd better talk it all over.
I shall do nothing of the sort.
Oh, please, please don't be difficult.
I apologize, Judith.
Don't apologize, I quite understand.
Please let go of my hands, David. I should like to go to bed.
I shouldn't if I were you. It would be more dignified.
Now, there isn't any real necessity for a scene.
Oh, I don't want to see. I just want to straighten things out.
Very well. Go ahead.
June has always been an unlucky month for me.
Judith, let me explain one thing.
I don't want any explanations or excuses. They're so cheating. This was bound to happen sooner or later. It always does to everybody. The only thing is to keep calm.
I am perfectly.
There is such a thing as being too calm.
I'm sorry.
Life had dealt me another unlucky blow, but I don't mind.
Wait, what did you say?
I said life had dealt me another unlucky blow, but I didn't mind.
Oh, rubbish!
Don't know. You're probably irritable, David, because you're usually in the wrong.
Now, Judith.
Shh. It must be my turn to speak. It is my right.
I don't see why.
I am the injured party, am I not?
Injured?
Yes, extremely injured.
Injured.
Your attitude, David, is nothing short of deplorable.
This is nonsense. Sheer, unbridled nonsense.
No, David, you can't evade the real issues as calmly as that. I have known for a long time, I have realized subconsciously for years that you no longer care for me in that way.
What do you mean, that way?
Just that way. It's rather tragic and quite inevitable. I'm growing old.
This is all ridiculous hysteria.
No, Myra! Judith is right. What are we to do?
Do nothing.
Do you love her truly, David?
Badly.
David.
No, can't you see? My flippancy before was only a mask hiding my real emotions, beating them down desperately.
But
I knew it! The time has come for the dividing of the ways.
what on earth do you mean?
Just that I am not the sort of woman to hold a man against his will.
Well, you're both making a mountain out of a molehill. David doesn't love me madly enough.
You do love him! I can see it in your eyes, in your every gesture. David, I give you to her freely and without rancor. We must always be good friends. Always.
Judith, do you mean this? Truly?
You know I do.
How can we ever repay you?
Oh, just by being happy. I may leave this house eventually, probably in the autumn, because I feel its associations may become particularly painful.
Judith, please let me.
October has always been a dreary month in England. I think I should probably go abroad somewhere with cypresses in the garden. I've always loved cypresses in the garden.
What are we to do about the children?
Oh, we must share them, dear.
I promise to give you half of the royalties of exactly everything.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
You have behaved magnificently throughout. This is a crisis in our lives, and thanks to you.
Now let me.
Shush, Myra, darling! We must keep control of our emotions! Don't you see a scene would be agonizing for her right now? She has been so brave and magnificent throughout it all! And we must not make it hard for her that we have to come. Let's go into the garden!
I will not go into the garden.
Please, I don't think I can bear any more just now.
something very important to tell you.
Very well, dear.
Where is Sorrel?
In the library, I'm afraid.
Sorrel! Sorrel! Ah! Sorrel! Sorrel! I have something very vital to tell you.
What's the matter?
You seem rather excited, my boy. What has happened?
Well, you needn't all look so depressed. It is good news.
Oh, good news. I thought perhaps Jackie had been drowned.
No, Jackie hasn't been drowned, but she's been something else.
Simon, what do you mean?
Jackie! Jackie has become engaged to me!
Simon! Oh, Simon, my dear!
Oh, Mother, why are you crying?
Oh, my chicks, leaving the nest. Soon I shall only have my memories left. Oh, Jackie, come and kiss me. You must promise to make my son happy.
You know, Mrs. Bliss.
Oh, I've not been a mother for nothing.
No, but it's not true.
Oh, you're trying to spare my feelings. I know.
Well, I'm not going to spare your feelings or anyone else's. You're the most infuriating son of a bitch I've ever seen. This house is a complete featherbed of false emotion. You're posing, self-centered egotist, and I'm sick to death of you.
Myra!
Don't speak to me. I've been working up for this. Only every time I've opened my mouth, I've been mowed down by theatrical effects. You haven't got one sincere or genuine feeling among the lot of you. You're artificial to the point of lunacy. It's a great pity you haven't left the stage, Judith. It's your rightful home. You can rant and roar there as much as ever you like.
Rant and roar. God forgive you.
And let me tell you
I will not let you say one more word to my mother.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Now listen here, Myra. You are not going to have a single thing that is good for you. This is my house.
Is this a game?
Yes. And a game that must have played to the finish.
Sarah! What does this mean?
So many illusions shattered. So many dreams trodden in the dust.
Love's whirlwind, dear old love's whirlwind.
I don't understand. Hey, you Victor. My God.
Isn't there the pain of crying?
Yes, and she'll cry more, poor Matt, when she realizes her mother is
Spare her that.
I have given you all that makes life worth living. My youth, my womanhood, and now my child. You tear them with every part out of me. I tell you, it's infamous that people like you should be allowed into polite society. You have ruined my life. I have nothing. Nothing. God in heaven, where am I to turn to for help?
Is this true? Tell me, is this true?
Yes.